When I started my fitness journey, or maybe or not, before the pandemic, one of the first words came into mind: protein. And I was the task to go to the supplement store and buy the best protein, literally the best protein the store associate tells you. Just realizing how much money you wasted because the powder tasted like cardboard and got like chalk after 1 hour in your shaker. And worst of all, your shaker stinked after 1 week of use. And this was my case, like most all beginner teenager who wants to get some gains, right? And in this video I want to show you the guide to which protein powder is the right one and most suitable for your lifestyle and your nutritive goals. Now, so before watching, I want to introduce myself. I'm Sebittas, you can call me Sebittas. I'm Sebastian, that's my real name, and I'm a licensed personal trainer, also an electrical engineering student. Yeah, that's true, who loves fitness and teaching people about cool fitness and nutrition stuff. But let's get right into it. When I started lifting weights, this is like the first supplement that I bought, which was whey protein. And I remember it was this one's that GNC has his own brand, which it's the best, but it's just the worst for, in my opinion. You know, it tastes bad and it's even more expensive for the serving. So I remember after a workout, I ran to the kitchen every single workout to take the protein shake and staying bloated in the next hour with some acne, even wondering why I got acne without actually knowing that whey protein causes acne back then. So I want to show you the pros and cons of each. Pros is that it's fast digestion and quickly absorbed by the body. One of the highest in essential amino acids, including leucine, which is crucial for muscle protein synthesis. Whey protein supports muscle recovery and growth, and generally affordable and widely available. Most supplement stores have this type of whey protein, but you still try to get the ones who are third-party tested. And now the cons are that it's derived from milk. So if you are lactose intolerant or have an allergy to dairy, it's best to avoid it. It's not suitable for vegetarians or vegans. Some individuals may experience digestive discomfort or bloating, like I mentioned, and also may cause acne in some people, like myself. Maybe yes, maybe not. Some companies also put suspicious proprietary blends which don't specify 100% the label. Just be aware of that. You can still try them, of course. For casein protein, what I like about this type of protein powder is that back then, when I didn't know that milk was causing me some acne, I made this protein ice cream that I found content in Greg Doucette's or Will Tennyson's videos or Remington James videos, which I love, which they make low calorie recipes that you can do too. And when you're in the fat loss phase, I think one of the best the pros is that it's slow digesting proteins, you know, provides a sustained release of amino acids. It's also ideal to use overnight. You are without protein for a long period of time and helps prevent muscle breakdown like the other types. The cons is that it's also derived from milk. So if you're, again, lactose intolerant or you don't like milk derived products, that you need to avoid this type of casein. It's less effective for post-workout because it's gonna digest slowly. It's not the best for post-workout and it has very limited flavors. That's really freaking true, and I don't like it about it. I know that there's a need for more evidence to prove these anecdotes about that it's a slow digesting protein, and even though it does digest slowly, maybe it's not optimal than a normal protein source of the day. So always try to reach that protein target every single day. So when I was started to learn more about plant-based proteins, I was and I still am part of the community that say that soy may be harmful. Thanks to YouTubers who know this, like Thomas Delauer, who knows a lot about nutrition, but some people just prefer to take the best for them, right? And especially the ones who not like eating meat or don't like eating any animal-based proteins, then this type of protein is actually one of the best ones because it's a complete protein with all the essential amino acids. Also, like I said, it's a plant-based too, so it suits vegans and vegetarians. In my opinion, this is a great protein source. So here are some of my pros. The pros about soy protein is that it's suitable for vegetarians and vegans mostly. It contains all essential amino acids, even though it's a plant protein, and may have additional health benefits due to soy isoflavones, and also can support muscle growth and recovery. You can also eat soy protein in whole foods like edamame beans and tofu if you really like. The cons is that some individuals may have soy allergies and sensitivities, which is huge. It's not as high in leucine content compared to milk-based proteins like whey and casein. The texture and taste may not be as appealing to some and may reduce testosterone levels in high amounts. Now, this is based on how much you take and how frequently you eat soy-based products. Even that from where it comes to, if it comes from a processed food or it comes from whole foods. Now, that's why I always try to tell you guys to eat as whole foods as possible. Once I started to make sure that my foods that caused me acne. After doing my research in Google and also here on YouTube who've had some experience with acne, people with more experience with acne like Team Acne teach me that there's some whey protein powders alternatives that are just as effective as this one, but doesn't cause acne and some other symptoms like bloating for those lactose intolerant folks. So when I started to choose, there's some brands that, let me tell you, they taste horrible, okay? Or in the other spectrum, they're too freaking sweet. They add some bad artificial sweeteners like sucralose, which also may cause acne. But one of my favorites is the brand Vega. You can buy this in almost all supplement stores. It's a bit more expensive, but it's all really natural ingredients. The pros are it's suitable for, again, vegetarians and vegans. It's hypoallergenic and easily digestible, and it's rich in essential amino acids, especially arginine if you're talking about pea protein, and may also support muscle growth and recovery, and suits well with protein ice creams too because it also has that thick consistency like casein. Now, the cons is that it's lower in essential amino acids like methionine. The texture can be grainy or chalky. Like I mentioned before, that's why some taste horrible and the taste is not the best appealing. Like pea protein, rice protein is also blended together with pea protein to get all the amino acid leaks that one of both of them has, and vice versa, like I mentioned. But make sure again to find the ones that don't add too much artificial stuff like sucralose, because there's some research already telling that sucralose may be harmful for your gut. So I'm not telling not to consume it, but it may have some negative effects for some people. In my case, maybe acne too. And the hemp protein, I haven't had not many experience, but the pros is that it's good for vegetarians too. Hemp protein has omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids. It may have additional health benefits like phytonutrients like in flax seeds or chia seeds, and it's easy digestible. Especially it tastes good in some recipes like ice cream, pancakes, all of that. Now the cons is that the texture is not the best. It may not contain all the essential amino acids. That's why I don't like too much plant protein powders, because they really don't have any amino acids, and that's where all the mixed proteins come into place, because the protein powder industry is so huge that they market these blends like it's something better, like the phase digestions and all the complete protein, you know. Some of them put even egg protein in it, but the good thing is that it has all the essential amino acids, good for reaching your protein goals every single day. Good thing about mixes is that they're a bit more cheap, and they're also very recipe friendly, like doing some protein pancakes and protein waffles, all that good stuff. No, I'm gonna go into two categories for mixed protein powder, for the plant-based realm and for the milk-based realm, because those are the most sold out there. And as I mentioned before, you know, plant-based proteins are often mixed with a lot of different vegetable proteins, fruit proteins, potato protein isolates, and depending on the mix is gonna have more essential amino acids than others. But the goal here is to get all your essential aminos no matter where the protein source comes from, because if you're vegan, then you need to get some plant-based protein. If you're not vegan, then you have more options. The good thing about plant-based proteins, again, is that you just don't like eating meat because of the high cholesterol, I don't know, then this is a good opinion. So the pros is that they're sold in very different flavors, which is good, and the cons is that most of them don't taste that good, especially the blends. You need to know the blends. Some may have artificial sweeteners, but all of this is good for being in an anabolic state. Now, it's important to know that individual preferences, dietary needs, and goals should be taken into consideration, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, when selecting any type of protein powder. Because again, I'm no doctor, I'm no nutritionist, but I just want to give you my advice, some of my experience with protein powder, because I have been in this game 3 years and I have learned a lot, and I still try to want to learn a lot. If you already have a good decision which one to buy, you still don't know, you can do more research, then you can like my video. Again, this is all about habits. If you create good habits, good nutrition habits, good training habits, you will gain muscle no matter what. So if you like this video, you can like the video, of course, if you learned something new, if it was very useful. You can subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and if my videos have been helping you a ton, then that's great. I will try to make more videos like this. But here's your trainer. If you want some good training, you can check out my website, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Remember, work it, enjoy it, and be consistent with it. See y'all in the next video.